Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow advocates for positive change, thank you for joining me today. I stand before you with a profound sense of urgency and a shared commitment to addressing one of the most critical issues of our time, the opioid crisis in the United States. At the end of my speech, my goal is for each of you to understand the causes, effects, and solutions of the U.S. opioid crisis. I aim to raise your awareness and urgency to address this pressing issue that affects our communities and loved ones. I implore each one of you to actively engage in community initiatives and support policies that promote comprehensive solutions to the opioid crisis. Specifically, I ask you to participate in local awareness campaigns, advocate for evidence-based treatment approaches, and support local legislation aimed at preventing opioid abuse. Our collective action is crucial in turning the tide of this crisis. Today, I'll utilize a problem-solving organizational pattern by first outlining the gravity of the opioid crisis and providing you with facts and statistics. I aim to shed light on the severity of the issue. Subsequently, I'll present practical and actionable solutions, offering a clear path for each of you to follow in addressing this complex problem. One source I draw upon for this speech is the article titled "The Imperative Regulation, the Co-Creation of a Medical and Non-Medical U.S. Opioid Crisis" by Peters in the year 2023. This article delves into the intricate facets of the crisis. I believe this source will provide credible evidence because the National Institute of Drug Abuse, NIDA, is a government agency under the National Institute of Health. NIDA is a reputable institution that conducts extensive research on drug abuse and addiction. The information on their website is likely to be backed by scientific studies, making it reliable for use in my speech. Before we delve into specifics, let me address some crucial questions to ensure that the scope of this speech aligns with our shared goals and that the information is both current and relevant. A. Is the scope of the opioid crisis in the United States appropriate for this speech, or should I narrow down my focus? B. How recent should the data and statistics be to ensure the information is current and relevant? C. Are there specific aspects of the opioid crisis that you recommend emphasizing to enhance the persuasive impact of the speech? With your guidance, let us navigate through this speech, providing you with a comprehensive understanding of the opioid crisis, its roots, and the actionable steps we can take to address it. Before we dive into the facts and figures, allow me to share a story that illustrates the harsh reality of the opioid crisis. Imagine a small community where lives are torn apart, families shattered, and futures stolen. This is not a distant problem. It's happening right here, right now, in our own neighborhoods. Now let us explore the opioid crisis, a crisis that demands our attention, compassion, and most importantly, our action. The opioid crisis in the United States is a complex and urgent issue that requires our immediate attention. Today, we will uncover its causes, understand its far-reaching effects, and explore tangible solutions to address this public health emergency. Stay tuned as we progress through the gravity of the opioid crisis, the ripple effects on individuals and society, and the path to healing through evidence-based solutions. The opioid crisis, with its devastating consequences, did not emerge overnight. It is rooted in a complex web of factors that require our attention and understanding, according to the article by Peters 2023. The co-creation of a medical and non-medical opioid crisis has contributed to the perfect storm we now face. Medical, social, and economic elements are intertwined, leading to a crisis that has escalated beyond our control. As we unravel the layers of this crisis, it is crucial to recognize that knowledge is the first step towards effective action. The overprescription of painkillers, coupled with a lack of regulation, has contributed significantly to the surge